Good morning, class. So this morning, before we get started on our multisyllabic word lesson, I would like to read a little story for all of you. And there's a theme throughout this story. I'll explain it a little bit more in detail as we learn about the words in the story, but I'll just give you the general rundown of the words that are in here. So, we are going to be using closed syllables in this story that we're reading. So, the story we're reading, it's a short one. It's called The Lost Mittens. My friend lost one of his mittens. We tried to backtrack to see where we lost it. We thought we might have lost them near the hidden tunnel where we spent our time yesterday. We started walking near the tunnel when we heard a chicken. We tried to see what the chicken was chasing. The chicken was chasing a rabbit. The rabbit was hopping near the tunnel. We started running quickly and saw that the rabbit went into the tunnel. We looked into the hidden tunnel and could not find my friend's lost mitten anywhere. He was very upset, but that was not the real problem. The new problem was that the rabbit was crying. He was stuck in the tunnel and could not get out. My friend and I discussed how we could solve this problem. We agreed that I would crawl into the tunnel and help the rabbit get unstuck. I crawled in and I saw that the rabbit's foot was stuck in a hook. I unhooked the rabbit and pulled him out of the tunnel slowly. When I crawled out of the tunnel, my friend yelled at me. He said, "Look, my lost mitten. It's stuck on the rabbit's foot." My friend's lost mitten was stuck on the rabbit's foot. We were lucky that the rabbit ran into the hidden tunnel, running away from the chicken. And lo and behold, he saved the day and found my friend's lost mitten. That's a happy ending to a story that could have turned out real bad. Am I right? Sometimes it's those coincidences that we never expect that kind of help us find the thing that we're looking for. You just never know. It's always good to follow all of the leads wherever they may take you. But anyways, where this lead is taking us is the discussion of closed syllables. Okay, so we've talked about syllables before. We all know what syllables are, okay? But today, before we get into that, we've talked about one-syllable words, okay? Can anybody give an example of a one-syllable word? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, cat. Cat is a one-syllable word. Anyone else? Great. Moo is a one-syllable word. Okay, one more person. You? Deodorant. Deodorant's not a one-syllable word, but that's okay. We're getting there. Multisyllabic words. That's a big word. Can anyone say multisyllabic? Can we all say it together? Multisyllabic words. That's correct. And all that means is a word that has more than one syllable. So today we have our very first multisyllabic word. Okay? So today our very first multisyllabic word is this fancy, awesome word, and I do understand that for the camera it's backwards, but the word is napkin. Napkin is our very first multisyllabic word. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and break this word down even further. We know that it is a closed syllable, and we are going to break it down into different syllables. Okay, you see this line down the middle? That's just dividing the syllables. Napkin. Napkin. This side is a closed syllable, CL. This side is a closed syllable, CL. And you can also see that we have labeled our vowel right here, our other vowel right there, and we have our consonants in between. So this is a multisyllabic word that has the vowel, consonant, vowel pattern, which is something that we'll see a lot. Okay, So here's just another more simple explanation of the word napkin, where we have bridged between our vowel, our consonant, and our vowel, but the same remains the same. It's napkin, just without the divide down the middle with the syllables. But again, napkin remains the same. Okay. Next, we're going to go over yet another multisyllabic word. Multisyllabic word number 2 of the day is dishpan. Dishpan. For anyone out there that likes to do dishes, this is your favorite word. It's not Miss Mary's favorite word because Miss Mary doesn't like to do dishes, but that's okay. We still need to learn how to say words like dishpan. So, what we have here, we have dishpan, which is one word, but it's broken down into 2 syllables. Okay? We have one closed syllable over here under dish and another closed syllable over here under pan. Now, again, we also have the vowel right here under the I, and we have the vowel here under the A, and then we have our consonants as well. So again, we're following the same pattern, the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern. All right, so this is multisyllabic word number 2 for the day. We're learning all kinds of stuff today, okay? So now we are going to do a couple of words on our own, okay? So I did those. We are going to do these, okay? So we have 3 words. We have the word pollen, pastel, and then we have a nonsense word. We'll see a couple nonsense words. And this one is leptin. Never heard of it before, but sometimes nonsense words are necessary to explain syllables and multisyllabic words. So let's just pretend that it's a word for now, but it is not a word. Okay, can anyone explain how you would separate the word pollen? Anybody? All right, go ahead, hon. Where would you put this line here for pollen? You would put it in between the L's? Very good. Very good. Okay. How about pastel? Pastel. All right, James, where would you put it? All right, between the S and the T. Very good. And then our nonsense word. All right, Ezra, where would you put it? In between the P and the T. You guys are word masters. Okay, now can we please identify the vowels in these words? Let me grab my pen real quick. All right. The vowels in these words. Where are the vowels in these words? Let me darken our lines real quick. All right, Kate, where are the vowels in the word pollen? A-E-I-O-U, correct? So you're right. O would be our first vowel. And awesome, E is our second vowel. All right, now, Kate, where are our consonants? That's right, under those L's. So again, we're following that same pattern, the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern. It's a closed pattern. Okay, now how about pastel? How about you, Frank? Where are our vowels in the word pastel? Yep, under the A. Put a V there. Wow, you're ahead of things. You want to put a C right under that S. Way to go. Same thing with the T. Okay. Get it, guy. And then, of course, you're right. A V under the E because it's a vowel. All right. Lastly, our nonsense word. All right. Let's go for it. All right. Ingrid, what do you think? Yep, our E is our vowel. And our other vowel is the O. Okay, how about our consonants? Yep, our C and our T. Great job. We did it together. Good job, good job. All right, I have one more we do, and then we are going to be moving on to the last thing of our lesson today. We have 3 more words. 2 words, or actually 1 word that's a real word. The other 2 that are nonsense words. But again, nonsense words have a purpose. We're not going to judge them. They're fine. Okay? Suspect. All right, let's have someone that's not answered yet. David? All right. So, where are our vowels at? Very good. Under the U. And where else? Under the E. Okay, David, how about our consonants? The S and the P. Very good. Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Very good. Okay, Debbie, how about for our nonsense word, lignin? I feel like we need to give lignin a definition. Maybe after this we will. Okay, where is our vowel? Very good. Under that I. Our other vowel is where? Under the O. Good job. And our consonants are, I'm going to go ahead and put it on top since we're running out of room. Good job with the G. And then good job over the N. Okay, very cool. And Lisa, what is our last one? Our last nonsense word, our last multisyllabic word that we are working on together. What do we have here? Okay, our first vowel is what? The O. Good job. Next. The I is our next vowel. Right on. And how about our consonants? You got it. C, your consonant is under that P, and then under that L, poplin. Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Amazing job, folks. And now to wrap this up for today, I am going to be giving you a list of 3 words that I need you to get out your spelling journals so that we can test your ability to spell these words, okay? We're going to be spelling these same types of words, the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel words. So I would like you to just separate them into sounds. If you don't understand how to spell them, it's okay. If you don't spell them right, we'll work on them together, but let's just give it a shot, okay? All right. Ready? All right, spelling journals out, pencils up. Our very first word is problem. Problem. Elongate that word. Say it as slowly as you have to. Remember, we're working in vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. So if you're spelling it and you don't have the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel combination in the middle there, that closed area, then there might be a problem. But again, number 1 is problem. Number 2 is rabbit. Rabbit. And lastly is magnet. Magnet. All right. So go ahead and pass your journals on to your buddy. We're going to grade them real quick and see where we need to work so that we can master these words and add them to our word retirement jar. Alrighty. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope that you all really enjoyed learning about this new type of word, the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel word. Have a good day, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.